Hello everyone and welcome to another review of mine. This time I have the thing which I promised to do in the last episode. This is Warpath from Mantic Games. But before we start, I first want to welcome that strange dude which we haven't seen in a long while. He is currently holding the camera because Motor Kotska was not able to come over. So, guess what? Strange dude is a good dude and a good friendly dude, so he came over to help out. So all thanks to him. Anyways, back to this. This arrived just today. I was afraid that it got lost in the mail. Fortunately, it wasn't. So I'm pretty much excited about it. So let's see what's inside, or first let's see what was outside of the box, because in the post box I found that some things were not inside. So if you could come closer to the camera. There you go. So the first thing that came out was this plastic sprues, which looks like are holding orc figures, or better to say marauder figures, because that's what the orcs from Warpath are called, marauders.
Orcs.
It seems like they have some sort of special weapons. Not sure which ones though. I'll see once they're created. Perhaps there is a manual inside. Moving on, here in this box we see the dwarves. It seems like these are some type of special characters, the Storm Rage veterans, or I don't know what they're called. In each case, those are, I think that these are the special characters which you get in the Fate of the Forge Star Forge Father deal. It's a special deal for the starter sets where you basically get more Forge Fathers than Marauders. Anyways, this is also a special deal from this box. It's a Forge Father Huskar, a metal figure, quite nicely detailed, and it gets its own special packaging. And I'm not sure which these are, what these are. My assumptions are that these are actually holders, bases of the figures. But what? But anyways, moving on. Now it's time to see what's inside the box. As you can see, this includes the Forge Father Iron Ancestor vehicle, which I don't think you get in other starter sets. But moving on. Let's open the box, and note I'm opening the box myself the first time. I have actually waited to see to actually do this review. So this is the box, the upper lid, removing it, and here we get, first off, Warpath Futuristic Squad-Based Warfare 2.0 by Alessio Cavatore. This is the rulebook. For now, rulebooks are free to download. You can get this in a digital copy from the website for free. It's not that large, but yet again, this is also some sort of a beta. Warpath isn't exactly out yet. They're still doing the balancing stuff and all things like that. You can check the forums if you're interested in it. I'll provide the link down below. But basically that's the rulebook for now. Well, this is quite a mess inside. Let's see what we got here. We got more bases. Yep, these are actually bases. So these aren't really your classical Games Workshop bases that you get, the black ones which you simply glue the figures on. These are actually bases which have these cavities which the figures are placed in. So there's a shit ton of them. God forbid a Games Workshop ever threw out so many figures as Mantic Games does. What is this? Sounds like
a cookie.
Yes. No. I think that this is for the Forge Iron Ancestor. I'm sorry. Yeah, for the Iron Ancestor figure. Oh, so now we get dices.
Dice.
Which is pretty much a must-have of every starter set. There's 3, 6, 7. Hold on.
There's more.
7 for now. 8, 9. So 9 dices you get in this starter set, the small green ones, nothing special. And now let's sort this mess out. These seem to be marauders, more marauders, more marauders, marauders. Holy shit, there's a lot of marauders. Doesn't feel like it is a Forge Father deal. Marauders, marauders, marauders. So basically get a shit ton of sprues for marauders. There we go. Those are the marauder sprues. It's quite a lot. They are supposed to outnumber the Forge Fathers, but the Forge Fathers in this deal get a couple of special items. This is the Iron Ancestor. It is not... well, it doesn't look like hard to build. Looks relatively easy to build, but yeah, that's the Iron Ancestor. And here we have the Forge Fathers. Not many of them. I'd say 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 Forge Fathers. These are more marauders which are placed on the side. Oh god, this is gonna crumble. Let's just like that. More marauders. Okay, so those are marauders and these are the Forge Fathers. 10 of these. Let me see what this... aha, these are the veterans, or basically the special units. Some of the stuff inside looks broken, but I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Anyways, moving on. And this is a leaflet. Hold on, there's one more dice. So I think that's 10 dice. This is a leaflet for the demo scenario for the Fate of the Forge Star. Let's turn around. So the first content, blah blah blah, and here we have the reference sheet, the quick reference sheet for the Forge Fathers and the Marauders. Basically the description of every unit, its stats, special abilities and stuff like that. What else do we have here? Aha! The Jotun Heavy Cannon. Or something like that. I don't remember the name. Let me check. It's the Jotun Heavy Hailstorm Cannon. Indeed. Basically it gets the packaging like every other special unit does. That's one more thing for the Forge Fathers. It's some sort of a heavy weapon, heavy hitting unit. And here we have the Marauder bike thing, which is called a Raptor. Basically a fast attack unit, if I'm not mistaken, or serves as a vehicle for the Marauders, because there aren't many vehicles at this moment in Warpath. Because like I said, it's all in the beta. So that's about it. I think I saw... yep, there are Mantic points at the side of this thing, which you can use to exchange for various products. That's about it. Those are all the contents of this box. Now, what do I think of it? Well, it was relatively cheap. You get a shit ton of miniatures for a price that Games Workshop would never offer. I mean, this all costed about 90 euros, shipment included. I think you get around... I'm not exactly the exact... I'm not sure about the exact number of figures, but we can say that it has, let's see, there are 10 bases. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically around 80 miniatures in this one set for 90 euros. And you get 3 vehicles plus 1 extra miniature that you get for the special deal set. So why is, in my opinion, Mantic Games better than Games Workshop? Obviously because it's cheaper, and there is also another thing, because it has an active forum in which the developers ask the players what do they want. whereas Games Workshop doesn't do anything with its fan base, but rather just put things out on the market and say if you don't like it, you're still gonna buy it. So yeah, Mantic Games is a very good company which I strongly recommend. Besides Warpath, this is the sci-fi version of their products. There is also a Kings of War game which is not in beta, it's fully released. There are 4 armies, a rulebook which you have to pay for. You have a shortened version for free to download on the website. But Kings of War is basically the fantasy version of that company. You also have, what was it called again? Dreadball, which is basically something like, I think it's called the Blood Bowl in Games Workshop, but basically it's the sports version of this sci-fi universe, whereas Games Workshop is the Blood Bowl of their fantasy universe sport. And it looks quite unique and interesting, the Dreadball game. But all in all, you have my recommendation would be for you to check out their website, check out the products. They really have cheap prices and cheap shipping offers too. And from what I've seen, they ship just about everywhere in the world. So yeah, that's about it. Warpath, Fate of the Forge stuff from Mantic Games. We're still waiting for the Kickstarter to start. All in all, check the forums, check the websites, and I'll see you guys next time.